Hey, all you mentees, Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, and I'm here to talk about one brand new Marvel Omnibus coming out in October, so let's get started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for sending us advance notifications of this particular omnibus coming out this October. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and send others over here to let them know where you can get your breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Edition. Now, this particular book is a pretty interesting omnibus, mainly because I didn't really hear a lot of people talk about this series until just a few months ago, late last year, whenever there was an announcement about a specific animated series continuing, and then people were asking me, do you think Marvel will ever collect this particular series that's based on the animated series in trade paperback, complete collection? And honestly, I had no idea, but instead of doing complete collections or epic collections or trade paperbacks, they're going strictly with the Omnibus edition. So, coming this October, X-Men, the animated series, the Adaptation Omnibus. Let's take a look at this standard edition cover. So the standard edition cover here is supplied by Steve Lytle, and it's the take on the X-Men animated series. So this was a comic book series. It was called X-Men Adventures, and pretty much it was the adaptation of the animated show that was going on at the time. So let's take a look at the content here. So we have the X-Men Adventures, the 1992 series, all 15 issues, what probably will be known as Season 2/3, X-Men Adventures 1 through 13, and then X-Men Adventures 1 through 13 from the 1995 series, wrapping up that particular era of the animated show. This book has 1,008 pages. And before going any further, talking about some of the people that helped make this book, let's take a look at the direct market cover. So this direct market cover here shows a big fight between Sabretooth and Wolvie, but this was drawn by Kerry Gamble. So this is a series that came out like at the peak of the popularity of this X-Men animated show. I mean, I know what it means to a lot of people, and the fact that they're continuing it, like, it brought a lot of my friends into comics, and a lot of people have fond memories of this stuff, especially the Morph, the character of Morph, which eventually showed up in Age of Apocalypse, but that was really never mind. If you haven't read Age of Apocalypse, I don't want to spoil that for you. But this has the writings of Ralph Macchio in there, who's a big editor at Marvel and just wrote about every character at Marvel Comics. But you have Andrew Wildman, and Andrew Wildman had drawn Transformers for a while for Marvel UK. You have Ernie Stinner, Stefano Rafael, Hector Colasso, Ben Herrera, and other artists that are working on this particular book. And this has you have the adaptation of the Dark Phoenix saga, which to a lot of people is still the best adaptation outside of the original Dark Phoenix saga for that particular story. You have the Days of Future Past storyline, and keep in mind, it's different than what was happening in the comics. Like, the Days of Future Past story featured Cable and Bishop, and they show up a lot sooner. The X-Men are not your classic 5 characters of Iceman and Angel, Cyclops, Beast, and Marvel Girl. They're now Wolverine, Gambit, Rogue, Storm, Jean Grey, Cyclops, all led by Professor X. And then, of course, we have the Mall episode where Jubilee joins. But not only do you get the good guys, but you also get a lot of the classic bad guys. You get the adaptation of Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Magneto, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and it's all collected in this omnibus. Like I mentioned, 1,008 pages coming your way this October. For thumbnail, I thought about holding a poker card, but then I'm like, oh man, people are gonna immediately think, oh, there's a Gambit omnibus coming. But that's what he held on the cover. But anyway, this was the Uncanny Omar. Leave your comments down below. Let me know which cover you're going to get. Let me know what you thought of this series, if you read it, if you've never read it, and if you are an X-Men fanatic and you're just going to have to pick it up because you have fond memories of that particular animated series. And if you have any questions, leave your questions down below. Everyone, please stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.